up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode, 𝗭 𝗬𝗲. On this show, I get to sit down with movers and shakers of the entertainment industry and beyond. I'm going to source for a boy from Chililand, also known as 𝗭𝗬 𝗭𝗵𝗹. Chile One MrZambia is going to be my guest on today's episode. We're going to delve into the release of his new single, Back Again, and also so much more. Fresh off the flight from America, and he toured and was there for, I think, a little over 2 months, almost 2 months. That conversation and more is coming up. And questions, please feel free to write to us. Number 80 screen up and social media and for 𝗭𝗵𝗹 Zambia. Don't forget to subscribe to Welcome back. In case you're just tuning in, the man himself is in the building. He's a multi-award-winning artist, a boy all the way from Chililand, but touring the world. He's doing incredible things. And tomorrow, the 20th of December, he's set to drop his single titled Back Again. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chile One, company in the building.
Yes, I.
Laga. Now, I'm fresh from the AM. Because this year, you've really traveled the world. You're in Australia, you came back, so you were in the States.
Same year, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But America, it took very long.
Oh, yeah.
Dual citizenship. How many states did you tour in total?
6.
6 states?
Yeah, I think 6, 7, somewhere there. I think between 6 or 7. Yeah.
So, you know, when you went to America, and when I was doing my research today, and I saw a YouTube channel, and I just wanted to see, like, just a reminder of how far you've come. Because sometimes some people could meet you at this point of your career, not understanding that journey was to be built. You took brick by brick, step by step, for you to get to the point you've reached now. Gosh, I reflect when if you're as that boy from Chililand, and the things that you've achieved so far, how would you describe your journey and how do you feel?
Yeah, so journey and I think a journey somewhere. They don't even have to see. Actually, I won't say this even for myself, even for others. Once we got something, and when we face the camera, we just smile.
Yeah.
And pretend everything is fine. At the end of the day, break it and still stand. Yeah, so but at the end of the day, difference ikulu sana na hard work ikulu sana yabamu. Persistence yabamu, because now we should therefore kufika paso. So mfulina persistent so that things can pass off. For some cover. So but and at the end of the day, this person is doing this.
Yeah. Okay. And I could have missed this. Maybe what I'm about to ask him, but end up on my interviews, Yambi. But I came across a post. So now with me, you were talking about how you felt like there's a lot of children who lacked having a father figure growing up, and it does affect how a man functions. And you as a person, because you're very influential, you're one of the most influential figures we have in the country. You wanted to do something to help a boy child. So before I get to asking you what you're doing about that and how that is going, I also just want to understand, because you did say that she worked really hard and she fit into the position of being a dad and a mom.
Yeah.
So I just want to understand, like, what if your mind, because I know you have a great relationship with your mother.
Yeah, exactly. So isamukubati ikumwana uri onse arapitamu. Kulabati ulemuna abaneba na ngomba nobe my friends. No, let me just say family. They are fathers, and they're just there's just that certain love which comes from the father, you know. Treatment wish. Me as a father, I wouldn't like my child to go beg or or something like that. I would work hard for it, and you know. So I always tell myself that understand that no, she's just mom. She can't manage to give me everything. Like there were times whereby wakumbat, oh, banandina bakwata figure. Imina bashitwa same. What about that? Na fifi same banana bashitwa same. So at the end of the day, what I saw you never dad tababa po maybe because my mom that was the manager. My mom was chef, you know.
Yeah.
So your behavior, I actually didn't go but tomorrow me afido kula wangu. For those men, that's why I said men. Balaba katama father figures. I mean, ngibelesa mkona eka because tabako teba ushaba kwa support. Wamba fefi amba, you know, straight whatsoever. But ngawakula wangu. Wakata wangu that understanding saying I'm a man. I can be where my father was supposed to be, or even go more than there. I can help my mother or my family or my sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing about helping a boy child? Because I know that you did say in that statement that
exactly. So it's a foundation that we were about to make. Actually, it's still in the process. And I was doing that when Muizukanji was also doing the Muizukanji Foundation. The thing. Actually, she's the one who even suggested and brought the idea and everything. Yeah. Yeah. So we started the process, and so far we didn't do it this year because we had so many projects running, and Mama and I are movie. But we are still on that thing. That's the reason why moving up and down, visiting places. I mean, to find out about my fellow men, my fellow young boys, whatsoever. But soon, you know what I like saying. I like saying I don't like talking about things when it's
things before it will have reached that.
Yeah. Plus, some let's have a promise. So I wouldn't like that.
Okay. So I know that there's a boy that could be watching you right now. It can't even necessarily be a boy. Without having a father figure. And they look at you because you're a celebrity, you're celebrated in the country, you're very influential. And they want to be like you. So obviously you've talked about which is not very easy for a child, and people are built differently. So like what would you say to that child?
You know, you can't. There are those people who just believe in one day. Those people just say one day and they're not working. You know, you can't believe in one day it's gonna be well, and you don't believe in yourself, and you don't have something you can say one day. I know there are people who believe in miracles, saying maybe in 𝗭 𝗵𝗹, or maybe I'll find somebody to sponsor. Not everybody. I'm sure you've done
Nigerian movies. Nigerian movies
Many other times I was thinking maybe in Kamonako Blesa. But that doesn't work for me. For me, I don't believe in shortcuts. I believe in working. Paving yourself a way. Whether night that impassion, if you just have a way that than using shortcuts. Once you are different life you what could it's so easy. But for you, if you know that I have a father figure, you know, you don't have anybody who can support you at that age. One thing you need to know is you need to know yourself, believe in yourself, and accept yourself at that moment. That okay, this is me. This is where I found myself, and this is my life. So what I have to do is to do something bigger, so that next
yeah.
Because nobody's going to come out to say, nobody's saving you. You have to save yourself.
And I think that's something a lot of people need to understand. Like you're the person that's in charge of your life and your future. So now this is something that I found on the internet. So I wanted to clarify with you. How much of a Diamond Platnumz fan are you?
Honestly, on that, I'll be honest. I listen to myself a lot than anybody else. I think I've mentioned these ones.
Yeah.
And on other people, to the our music is like this. If you want to somewhere before. So I start to concept so it doesn't mean I looked at it from somewhere. Somebody thought of it.
Yeah.
But not just exactly. Na itambapo movie ya parana movie muso. But tabafunisho kwa idea. Ama thought serisa film kuba fikwa yala parana kofisa. Abantu abakalibala tontunga nyefukani.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, ngabapunga na idea. That's their thing. So yes, Diamond, I know Diamond, but if you ask me, ama songs zako na ishiba. Na ishiba fya kwa batoke pale sharp but I can't even sing it. Kwa videos on atambapo A up to Z, I can't even say more than 10. But kwa bona tambapo yala nchita impress how it works, yala nchita impress and naba motivated saying okay tunatumufuka kwa paso. Lakini minde tambako tuma shows sometimes the Eka is one of those people I watch. You know, I'm an artist, I need to watch things like that. But to a certain point whereby na money thing to at na nchita ko video, no, I've never done that before. I just think but at the end of the day na sasa ngwati oh fana tontonga maybe fyapunga na kwa muntu somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, so the reason I asked that is, so I found this on one of the bloggers in Zambia. And that bloggers, some sources cannot be as reliable. So somebody had said, and I didn't even know this. Somebody said in 2017, Diamond Platinum released his third album titled "A Boy from Tandala."
Oh.
In 2024, Chile One released his first album titled "Boy from Chililand." I didn't know that, so I just wanted to find out to say, oh,
No.
I didn't even know he had an album like that.
Actually, I came to find out about that after I dropped my album. I came to find out that Diamond got an album, Boy from Tandala. Actually, in most me I enjoy. Okay, actually, his music is my type of music. I love music like that. But I understand sana. Nshomfasa na music ya muchitundu mostly. Better English nangu chibemba or chinyanja, something that I'm able to understand. But I didn't know until I released my album. That's when I came to understand. There's also another boy from Malawi. That's who's that? 𝗭𝗵𝗹. I've worked with him in a song called Boy from Chililand.
Yes.
He also says Kakaland boy from Kakaland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not just them. Actually, I heard Kakaland boy before even Tandala. Yeah. So I think me, I've been always, let me say about Chililand. I've always, ever since I was an upcomer, ever since I started, I was let me just say inspired of the word Kopala swag. You know, Mark II brought the word Kopala swag, saying if Mark II brought Kopala to the world, I want to bring Chililand to the world. And I won't say Chililabombo to the world, I will make my unique name saying Chililand. Then I want to also bring it to the world so that people knows where I'm coming from. And I thought of it after I started Tasana. People wanted to give me a name which I didn't have, saying, oh, why are they calling me village boy of where I'm from? Let me tell them my village. My village is Chililand. So I have to tell them my village is Chile. Even if my album was supposed to have another title, I decided to say, oh, the village boy, okay. I'm the boy from Chililand. That village boy you're talking about is the boy from Chililand. From Chililand. I was like, just introducing myself and identifying my own self.
Yeah, like where you come from. So if your album was to have another name, what would you have given it? Had it not been for Boy from Chililand?
I don't know.
Or maybe it would have been self-titled.
Maybe.
Chile One.
No. Maybe I would have just thought of something else. But it would have been unique. But the time I started working for my album, I thought of the title before the album.
Before the album.
Yeah.
I like that. I've grown up, like my formative years, like Nijinari Umwaiche, Narikara Chedabom. So I can relate. I went back recently, but kwadi chinja fe inoshta.
Okay, Chilabombo mwa social ingeresa na ngoso pono panga boy from China or Chilabombo or for just people to talk about Chilabombo.
Yeah.
Okay, kwadi kwa ama artist awale chitakakale, but impact kurusana yako batu wasontat. This is from Chilabombo takwadi. I wanted people to say Chilabombo kwadi from Makoyo, even if bari kusura sana. I know it's a small town.
Yes,
it's a very small town, yeah. So where you say, oh, from Chililabombo, somebody like this came and is big. Yeah, I'm proud to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, also when you're coming up in your career, they needed to believe in the dream that you had for you to get to the next level. So recently I saw that you had posted about Bad Boy Suecey. I am getting to know him more as an artist, but I just want to understand from a standpoint as an artist who was once upcoming, now believe, and you also just trying to spot out talent. Okay,
I met Suecey. Suecey, right? Bad Boy Suecey. I met him in Kapili. He was opening for me.
Oh, okay, nice.
I even posted the time I was supposed to open my record label this year, January, for 𝗭𝗵 Music. Now something went wrong, some things, I didn't put everything back together. And I had some personal issues that made me not to open the record label. I told him that you'll be the first artist I'm going to sign.
Oh, nice.
And from then, even Kapili people started even tagging, you told us in January this is going to happen. Yeah. Actually, it's not even about signing him or whatsoever or working with him. One thing about Suecey is, he has what it takes to be that artist. And if it's time is now, we can't do anything about it. The only thing we need to do is to say, welcome. But I feel his time is near. I just feel his time is very near. It's good. It's like good. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I'll bring you back. Start of the year. To Ambira, we know, good not Boy from Chililand. 1st of January, boom, present as my people. We've gone throughout the year. You've given us singles here, there, and also videos from the album itself. And it received amazing reception.
Yeah.
During the time of you were working on your album, you worked very closely in a KB. So I just want to know how instrumental KB has been in career yobe, and also as Chile One where you are now. Is it a partnership? Is it just somebody that just said, you know what, let me help this boy move forward?
KB is one of my management. Nalamvika pesa. I have a kurufi. It's more like, you know, if you give insta, nanguna isa kumedia. Dingi ndashumanisha ndi wakatempa sometimes.
Yeah.
It's there to manage. It's more. Let me just say, is one of my top managers. I have managers that I don't even introduce. I have a lot. I work with a lot of people.
Yeah.
But KB is one of the people who is like, I know you. You are not kuishwayo. Is always when there is something serious, you better say, I'll be in front of this. I'm going to do it. If there's something I can do on my own, it's like, okay, this you can. Okay, this you can work with this person. This you can work with that one is going to manage.
Yeah.
But on this field, no. We don't need to maintain our name. Let's do this. I've been working with KB from 2020. Let me just say 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been with KB. It's just behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Whatever, I won't say much. Himself, he doesn't want to say much about it. But
yeah,
he's been there.
But he's your guy.
He's my guy.
Okay. So I'm going to bring you back, fast forward to you being in America. And I asked you, how many states did you go to, right? So you start your shows, you're in America. One of the very first videos you post at a performance gets criticized a lot. Talk to me about, yes, so you posted that you were performing, it was a live performance, and what I remember seeing, there were dollars, I remember seeing the money. Oh, yeah. There was money on stage. But that video here received a lot of criticism from the people that were looking, from the outside looking in. So I want you to paint a picture of how that show was and what was going on.
What should I talk about exactly? About my outfit or my performance or what?
You can talk about, bits of things. I want you to just paint a picture because if you're going to
Alright, so one thing I can tell you about that is there are a lot of big top artists here. The artists you say you consider being on top that I can point out, but I can't just lie. I wouldn't like to point them because there are times whereby, you know, this phone can just bring something. Video. There is just pictures. I'm then I realized, no, this is just a phone. But if you are present, you'll be able to say this. I just decided to put on something simple that day. That's what I wanted. And everything, if I can even put it in money, I bought it in America in dollar form. So that's something somebody can't even say. It's, you know, I don't, mostly the reason why, let me talk about this now. The reason why I don't really like putting like outfit first of my work is because it reminds me of me. It reminds me of who I am. I love being simple ever since I was a child. Even now, I can't lie to you, in situation
I saw a picture that you posted at I think you said at Babe, wear sneakers and shoes when you're in America. Me in America.
Yeah. It's about to my slippers. Na pakwambo kuonyesha motoko kwa kwa babe utukundea. Ndea na my slippers. That's just my nature. In me, there's just something that reminds me to be free. Something. I'm an artist, but in myself, I want to inspire someone out there to be who they are.
Yeah.
There are times whereby you don't have what it takes to sit upon the fire. But remember, there is also you who needs to sit there just like you. You understand? They are higher than this. There are also some people who are oh, me, since I'm an artist, I'm feeling a certain way because I'm an artist. Or since I'm a non-can, I'm feeling so this and this. Artistic, something, a secret about being an artist is identity. If you bring the identity outside, that's how people are going to know you. Oh, you muntu aba so. So ina what? Nanguni mboneka bwino. Umuntu ala pa picture la zoom na ko somewhere
somewhere where it's just
then but ababe na munene se bafwe. Nanguni mboneka bwino ala munafe magogo ya black kwati ma bodyguard. Apari points. Yeah, so ala ibika fiat since to alipentere pa first that oh ifwe tumoneka so nanguna tumoneka bwino oh na umoneka bwino nomba. You get it, huh?
Yeah.
So even that day, there was already a story that before that day. So that day was more like after Bambo Kulanda Bobadi Filef Monike, Balamanoku Shofaring Kulanda, so that they just bring out their concern. Understand? It's okay for people to bring out opinions about how you should look, how you should dress, but how they are bringing out matters. You understand?
Yeah.
Some will try to criticize you whereby it's good to some comments because some comments
I wanted to ask if you read comments as well. And also, you're very celebrated at the same time, highly criticized.
Yeah.
How do you find your balance? As Chile One MrZambia, okay, and I send a positive criticism.
Twakwata same fan base. Nena lungu nena church. Nangu twali mini na pa twali mini to shan. We got this is Zambia. We just have some people. So today I'm going to talk about good things about me if I do something good. In fact, let me not say something good. Something that satisfies them. It's only going to be good if it's good to me. Something that you bring to me, if I say, okay, this is good, that one is not going to say it's good. Just like some Amazon jot for me. Amazon, you know, somebody's going to say chikarich. Then Palas was the question, music in. If this person can say chikarich, then chikarich, that's just how it is. It's for one person. Now the problem we make my fans, they will make others believe what they are believing in. They will force us others to feel. Let me just say my woman. She dedicates a song to me saying, feel it. I'm feeling this song. Then I'm like, what's this? So for me to save myself from that song, I'll just go for lyrics. Then I just understand, oh, this song is talking about. Maybe the tune and everything is not even making sense to me. So the way you're feeling the song is not how everybody else is going to. So we understand on that matter.
Yeah.
So that comes to my outfit, my performance, or my everything. But at the end of the day, I don't owe anybody an apology or a promise to say I'm going to do better on that. One thing you just need to expect is to see growth in me. I don't need to promise you that I'll bring it. I don't need to promise you that, okay, who are you to make me even say that? Now, I wasn't there the day. You were I'm a decision. So why should I even come to you?
Okay, Chile One, we're going to take a short break. Chile One, he's still in studio with me, so feel free to be a part of the conversation for social media info about 𝗭 Zambia, Facebook, Instagram, and on X. When we return, we get to talk about how he's sparked social media again. He's always very, very celebrated, but also artist but he'll do something even without wanting, so he's going to train for it. So do stay here, don't touch that down. Music. Welcome back. And when company is in the building. Boy from Chililand, representing the entire Zambia. Mr. Zambia. I like how you don't say Chile One, Mr. Kopala or Mr. Dadada. Like you just say Mr. Zambia, which is sort of, I'm from this place, but then also I represent the entire country.
Exactly. I just don't understand that.
But you know, something that you decided to do is your life as a celebrity in microscope. So abantu bara zoom kwa fena bamukonga mwati. But if you post the picture, they wait for whatever it is that you post.
Yeah.
So you decided to go public with your relationship, which has got its advantages and disadvantages, right? So sometimes people can take it for good. Sometimes you put out some things and fans very invested. So sometime this year, there was a time you also publicly came out and put out a statement that you're not together. First, it was just stories, bloggers, Chile One, Tianna, you came out and put out a statement. And in your statement, you did say that you're going to be respectful to her because you're very mature in the statement, by the way. So I don't want you guys to drag her, but at the same time, I'll respect her and I won't talk about bits of, like, details of what could have possibly happened in their relationship. Some people could have believed it could have been a stunt as well. Did you genuinely break up? And also, if you'd like to, you can indulge us in maybe the differences of what could have gone wrong.
You know, my relationships to the first thing I could into sharp. That's why we brought this our relationship on social media, but we didn't bring effort to Ikara. We only brought it just to let people know that we are together. So sometimes we post pictures, our good times. Yeah, it's normal and it's okay for us to do, but we don't bring everything that happens. So now there are some things that happens if you're about okay. So just like she said, it's not in me or in her to come here and say, oh, fairly poor because to reach so. But what you should know is fairly poor. But we came back, we worked, and you know, after fair we're on my face 1 times too.
Put a ring on it. Let's talk about that. Did you propose on her birthday?
No.
Was it before her birthday?
No.
Okay. When did you propose?
I proposed to her. Predictable. Birthday.
Is it when you posted that she said yes?
Yeah. That's the day she said yes. Yeah.
She genuinely said, no. She
said, yeah. I never even wanted to post about it. Actually, from that day we even said, let's not even bring everything, shine. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold myself. I was so happy. Then I just said, she said yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the hardest thing about bringing your relationship in the public eye?
The hardest?
Yeah.
Everybody bringing up my opinions. Ukweba afinto fofira kwa tafira muneka so mwana kasho firo le ndana ko fira le muneka so afira le dia so afira le fora so. I don't know why people bring opinion on everything. Yes, you can say you don't look good together, you can say you look good together because you brought it, but you just don't have to tell me what I need to do, or you don't need to teach me about something I'm missing. If you're for I'm mwana kash, if you're for if you're you're going to find that if you're for could you need disaster so you don't need to come and tell me that we mwana kash will be shan or Chile shan. I'm convinced enough that this is the one. She has the qualities that I want. And I can't lie to you. She's a full bouquet of everything.
Do you guys sing to each other all the time?
Huh?
Do you guys sing to each other all the time?
No, I don't sing. I don't sing for her. I don't sing to her.
Really?
Actually, she loves singing for me.
Yeah.
So I enjoy that. So I don't want to feel quiet. I go to all the time. Kula ko watch Tamba TV. Ale imba. Ali kokola sana mutuma katuni na kuchecho. Fueba mbipa kuimba ni kusho na ngumu studio. Na ngufe ngatule pangoro imbo roti samkuimba bali. Ena bakwa ni yeso. And she gets better every day.
Yeah.
So I just let her do her things.
I like how you uplift her. I remember when she won an award, you had posted and you did say that you're proud of her. So you're someone in the background, like you said, quite a background, if you're we don't get to see that. What are you most proud of when you look at how far she's going in her career?
Everything. Everything. Like, I even told her this year, when this year started, saying, this is going to be your year. This year, Wala got a big song. This year, you're going to get your award. This year, you're going to get what you... And she said, she wrote everything down, that this year, I'm going to get everything. She got everything that she wanted after Adam. That's why she's always posting, saying, I'm grateful because this year I got everything that I wrote down. She got everything.
Yeah.
She's good. She's good. She's good. Problem for my one. I to my studio, but I to more any munga from studio.
So wakusendera today ayo wimbe kuko.
Yeah, but chikati. Chikati.
Okay. So I'm going to bring you away from your relationship. I'll bring you back to music.
Yeah.
So, and I remember you and I sort of touched base on this issue. Now fans so very differently from a very non-beef that was declared in the country. But it was between Makitu and Slabdi, and that had a lot to do with provincial representation and also those two declared that us were up against each other. Unlike you're coming up in your career, you're doing your own thing, and fans just decide Chile One MrZambia against you. So it doesn't matter what you do, when you do it, and how you get to do it. There's always going to be that aspect. And I know you don't like talking about this very much. But back to back, tomorrow you're set to drop a song, the 20th of December. 𝗭 𝗵𝗹 is set to drop his album on the 24th, but just announced that before Tarafunya album, Arefunya lead single, and which is set on the same date. And I'll backtrack. Before this one, it's not the first time. When you're dropping your previous single, it also happened the same way. So one would ask, is it a stunt? Do you guys sit down and pre-plan these things? Or
Sometimes if I'm when I say Zambians Batutu, I don't like telling them Batutu because I think this is when all today collating from Zambians. In a Dion Sendaran Ngatawa mu field. Ya chintu. Ngole jaja anyhow saying it's like this or stand. Tawata upon knowledge before rechta. It's not good. Just a money field Dianun Sangu Tamufuere will not from freedom of up.
That's the kind of criticism to entertainment.
Yo, formula that from Filokuran Danangu, yo, if you have many never le copa, therefore, yem, idabale won't fail. Therefore, if we look, should I even? No, it doesn't even make sense. So, but actually, to understand about Zambian social media, always so everybody is like they know everything. So, about Mumito more myself, just stand. I remember the first time I brought the stand. Time naturally na musikanji. Yes,
we thought it was a stunt.
Another stunt I made was with 𝗭 and it ended there.
Yeah.
After that, it's stunt after stunt. That's what people think. People think everything you do now is stunt. Something, but they are not taking them serious. Like even my relationship thing, and they thought it's a stunt. They've been thinking before I release something, it's a stunt. There was something that happened. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if I was releasing a Kalebarika. Then some people went to Mami Muktukana Masele Panga and people still considered that as a stunt. And I was even upset about that. Because people of Zambia think everything is stunt.
Do you pay attention to these patterns, like of how things tend to happen in Gorefunyorimbo? Or do you just look at it as life? Or are you now starting to pay attention to say, why does it always have to happen like this, like when I'm about to drop something, which translates into
that's why that's why now I'm very much quiet about things. Before I drop my song, I just stay quiet. Then I just say I'm dropping this on this day because I don't want to bring in a controversial pangapal point. Na interview to panga kuchi apishaji alefu a promotorium. Mukamana fe interview afo ina go interview so that a ponte a promotorium. It's not even like that. So I want to meet more about if setting about it. It's about stand. You know, any day, any time, everybody is free to release, to work. As long as the two are same level. I decide any day to release the song. He has, everybody has. You didn't go to the book yo, abanga bafunya pele space abalo kese funya. Na tripa same company. Apum film mwenat oh, this is the stand. How come Baba wants I'll give an example Kalandanya. How come wants Baba Kalandanya but they're releasing on the same day? Yeah. It's not even making sense because the money my management go back to free state side that you go for me. That to push on to run. We are different. And I don't see, I want to put that in instant, like let me say the guy is dropping on the same day with me, right? Are you telling me he's shooting the video today and he captured the artwork, they don't have song, he did it a long time ago and the that drop upon. But when, same as me, maybe people are not genuine, but fiat sticker, it's just out. Nobody wants the date. Actually, one thing I can say about the competition that has been coming is since nobody brought it, I didn't bring it, he didn't bring it. I think it's just healthy for my fans to, you know, we can't stop it. Like we've tried so many times to defend ourselves. I've tried myself, defending myself, saying I do. No. So what's there needs to be there. You know, umukari, tairanga yeka isampunda. Ndimukari. The time I came back, the time I came in this game, I didn't send Chikarisana, some taking out Chipuna. I'm becoming the biggest artist in Zambia now. Bambira Fyokumana to Umukadi, I think Ukadi Wakubure Palana no Ukadi. Why didn't they get anybody else? Even at now, a lot of people are still coming. You know, they try to say, wait, but I'm still there, which makes me the biggest artist or the bigger artist. If you can't stop talking about me or stop pairing me with somebody, I'm just in the same spot. You get? We're the same pair.
So how is it happening that the releases are happening almost at the same time? And I think that's the question. Like a lot of people ask that question.
I don't know. Like seriously, I don't know. Ni work fee. Now bomba like if you name bomba, you know. Okay, like you know, I even announced this first saying on the 20th, and it's not only announced on the 24th. He's dropping an album, and I announced even let me say last month before I even came back. I said in December I'm giving you something. Yeah, I needed to do a video to America before coming here. Now I couldn't.
Yeah.
You know, want to be. I had to come back. So na cha 20. Are you telling me that nangwashile na panga 20 nangwati I drop 20? No. It's just, I don't know.
You don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so moving away from that, and I know that your song is going to come out and are you ready for the comparison that's going to come then? Because I know you're not stranger to that.
It's always there. Whether he's releasing, I'm releasing, whether the same date, different dates, it's always there. People just talk. So one thing I need to address. We don't release songs for the other company or for the other camp. We don't release songs for that. We release just for people. So ngamwadambo kushitakategorize ati yo twimbila aba na bena baba judge na bena twimbila baba judge. No one is proving a point. We don't prove a point. We're just working. We're just giving it to everybody out there.
Okay.
So yeah, and yeah.
Okay, so you did post, I want to make the biggest music festival before our wedding next year. Hope you'll be there to support and witness. One, I remember this is dream. I know you have a dream of filling up a stadium, right? Is it still in effect? Like, is that something that you still want to do? Okay, so now this festival, let's talk about the festival.
Let's not talk about the festival, which you've not seen a post yet. You
spoke about it.
You only saw me saying, I would love to.
You want to.
Yeah. I didn't say I'm making. So let's wait for me to say, on this day I'm filling up this stadium, or on this day I'm filling up this club, or this ground, or whatsoever. Yes, so I like telling you things when it's done.
I'm just quoting you.
Let's just wait, yeah.
Okay, great. One of your highest viewed video on your YouTube is a song called Why Me?
Yeah.
Right? Then 𝗭 𝗭 comes in right after that one.
Yeah.
And I know you've been known to be the artist for numbers. Some people would say numbers don't lie. So every time you release, like, you've broken records before. So you're about to release this song and it's coming with a video as well. Do you also have like a set target for this song that you're putting out?
One thing they should just do is wait and see. Yeah, it's something different. It's something that don't bring it every time. But I think I've done this before, once, but I'm just doing it again. But it's different from the way I did it before. It's something shakeable.
Okay, I know you did say that you're about to make us dance, so I have an idea that it's in those lines.
Yeah.
But what kind of song is it? Like, how would you describe the kind of sound, the kind of vibe that is on the song?
Let's just wait.
So,
then you'll be like, oh.
I thought you were going to give me an exclusive. Like, you know where you watched it first, exclusively on Zara, then it premieres for Friday. No?
Yeah, we. Same to be Friday.
For Friday,
Zambia to wake up Friday. Kaidi. Bado sabadelo lela. Imwe Zambia tamu.
Na bali ku background barandati bangu inta.
Tamwate kanya kaidi. Mwana sitanga to mitambisha ko mwana tambisha kwa banenu. So at the end of the day yala chitana. Yeah.
Yala chita spreads. So para trust issues tamwatu trust.
Mali kwa tana TV. Power TV.
Kaidi. Utamshe charo.
Yeah.
Utamshe charo chose kaidi.
Yeah.
But Chile One, thank you so much for stopping by. Now, 2024, you started off with an album, and I know that we're about to wrap up the year. So when you look back, you gave an example of Tianna, and that's why she did achieve that. Did you achieve what you also wanted to achieve this year, and maybe beyond that? And what are your plans getting into the next year?
We did achieve even more. The good thing about writing something down before you get it, you'll be able to see the goodness of God, because you will get nembasera. You think nothing is working for you. I got everything, even more came. This is very much different from last year. You know, even one album of the year, which is not easy, you know. We thank God for that, and we're just still hoping for the best next year, because next year, can't lie to you, it's different. It's different. I think next year I'll just have to give people what they've been wanting from me. The only thing is changing the beat.
Chapa.
And something else.
Okay. Creation ku gym. Wadireka.
Pako gym, pona bwere lanshi lako. Mendo kwa bati. After na bwera mpitana fi. I'm from this place to this place. No, nafuta pande yako pa belt. So nomba ida tinga afya pita fionse fia kupira pa one. Ndebe mpompea tumpasana.
Aye.
Yeah.
Actually, Mr. Zambia.
Kama no celebrate at kanshi da denga na lilanda so.
I could have missed it. What football team do you support? Are you into football? I just want to know. Support abanani?
Support abachos, but nishishibe coach wa baba. Jimani coach wa bachos na.
I also don't know who to tell you. I know other people who support Chelsea. I know Slap is very loud about supporting Chelsea. But you're doing pretty okay.
Support our Chelsea number. Okay, nitamba sana bola, that's the thing. Yeah. But ni timu ya kale watu wako itebea to info ba Chelsea. But tuishi we feel sick at now. Yeah.
Awa itamba masano iko nkama sana mna chitika fe bwino hapa.
Oh. Ani stivelak. Ba Manchester unipamba.
Manchester, they don't even want to answer. But vadi wina koi derby vaterena ba Man City. So vadi coffee at least. You know what, Chile One, thank you so much for stopping by. Now, I'm pretty sure na chat tamba papa TV na bena ba umfako bino sana company ya chiva munchende. Is there any last message you want to send out to your fans? This is the festive season, and I know there's a lot of excitement. Abantu bari umfako bino. Obviously, you're dropping a new song tomorrow. So, what's your word out to your fans?
My little of back again. I'm going to club Charida for DJ. Please bring it back again. Yeah. So I think ishinishinda ni mbwesha kwa wata ufilo wapatikisha sana abantu because I've been weka wala munato. This is good, and just it's something you need. Yeah, back again out tomorrow. And one thing I can just tell you guys is something that I've been always saying is today is not tomorrow. Yesterday is not today. So whatsoever you are doing, it might take a little time. But because I'm quicker if I so about to tamba pa TV just like it was. Because every time you go back to tamba nani, like if you never power TV, imagine nobody over to tamba. Na mwikala na basu, and basu wale kushita considers in. No public figure pa. They don't even know you. So one thing you need to do is don't sleep. Next year is your year.
Come on, company Yalanda sana, multi-award winning artist Chile One, who won big this year at the awards. Also, congratulations on the awards that you scooped this year. I didn't want to get much in that conversation because the conversation yari bako a little back and forth, but congratulations for having earned the wins that you got.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to you that tuned in start to finish. Chile One MrZambia, boy from Chililand company, was my guest on today's show. The conversation continues to end the show. Chile One, but keep it power. For music, for your content, your pop and opinion. Mucho munzi nisha nchiri.
Z.